not just my music, what can I do? But anyway, we had fun. I had fun. Somehow in Serbia they got big Russian flag, like what? We forgot the rings. My mom was talking to the priest like all the time that we had a break. It is what it is. We can't control everything right now. You giving a promise first to government, then to the God, and then to people. That is most important. So. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
We are married.
Second time.
And today we are going to tell our wedding story and impressions. How was it? And first of all, our wedding were in Serbia, and in Bosnia, small town in Bosnia, with a lot of Serbian guests, and I brought my family and friends there. It was 230 to 250 people. What is your rate of our wedding out of 10?
11.
My honest rate is 8.
We had a good wedding.
Number?
Number 9.5.
You're changing your opinion. And well, let's also talk how the Serbian wedding goes. So first of all, it starts with, the morning of the bride and the groom. And my morning started with makeup and hairstylist, and how good it was that I tried it before. Because at least I didn't know what I do not want.
Yeah, that was good, yeah.
And but I was very satisfied with the makeup that they did on the wedding day.
It was very good, very nice.
Yeah. And hair also, everything that I wanted. Anyway, this is jewelry that I wear on the wedding day. And that's it. When I came back to the villa that I rented for my family and friends, it was just half an hour before a photographer came to shoot. So that's how my wedding was. What was yours?
I slept. And she went for the makeup and everything. I slept. I don't know, around until 9-10. I buried the treasure in the garden in that morning, yeah. It was very good morning in a way, calm for me. I know the chaos will begin around 12, so it was very good. I buried the treasure. I think around 12 took a shower and start dressing a bit. Yeah, because we have that like the best man needs to dress up like the person that's getting married. So it's a bit stupid like for me. Like, what do you mean? Like he needs to dress me up like I'm a kid like. So just put like basic pants and like shirts. So.
Okay. So after the morning, there's another tradition is the celebration in the homes of bride and the groom. I had mine. He had his. He had some fun with the treasure that his grandparents left him. How was it?
We were making up our traditions, new traditions, trying to be creative and make people entertained. I think that's the best word.
Did they have fun?
I think yes, they were, but much more confused because it was the start. No one started drinking or this or that. So they didn't know like what to. They didn't know what to do. Like, should we record what's happening? Like, can we change the music in the background? Like, to go something about that topic and everything. Then like, me and Philip were yelling, the best man. We're yelling like, oh, we need to dig up the treasure to go and buy the bride.
And everything was like, what's going on?
What's going on? And we went to the old house of my grandpa that he made like 100 years ago. Like the grandpa said like 7 steps front, then right. We used to add 7 steps. Like it was it left or right? Like the right is like other building. No, it's left. went left, and we like how found it, and like we digged it, and like oh gold, Grandpa like put it here, like we need to buy it, like now we need to buy the bride, like now we can go on Russia. And we go, oh, we're like, we had a bit fun, and they were a bit confused, a lot of them in a way. This is the first time that someone doing something like this, so we cannot wait for the videos about it to see it.
Yeah.
It will be interesting. And after that, we started going in the how do you call it? And when the car goes one in front of the other and everything.
Row.
Row. Yeah, to pick up the bride. But the difficult stuff is that you cannot, if you're going to pick up the bride in one direction, you cannot get back through it. So you need to go around like some villages to get to them.
We planned it some. Meanwhile, the bride was very nervous. That was I mean, I was okay. I came, like we ate something finally. There was everything where everyone was preparing for the wedding, like hair, dresses, whatever. And we were also preparing home celebration. But everyone almost were late.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Especially for the people that do not know where the houses and everything and traditions. It's just like that.
Anyway, at my home celebration, most of the guests were late, so I was just nervous. Also, I needed to leave them. Like I did not like meet everyone, so I needed to leave to make the dress. The photographer was taking pictures and everyone, and to set up the dress, it was the hardest part. Like time is going. It's not that much time to prepare, and we did not figure out how to make the dress. Like you see, this part, let me make it big. This part, it was disaster, and it stayed disaster. We did not.
No, it's okay. So it stayed disaster.
Because.
Ritulia.
Yeah, my best friend Kuma was helping me, but she really like. I mean, I think that she did a great job in putting it all up. But she made it like be a square, and I was like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing with me?" And we did not figure out that we can just put it inside. Yeah, so I was nervous about that. Then we figured out that the person who was kind of arranged to sell me whatever, like she's not coming at the time. And I was like, please, you do this, my sister. And so there was like Masha and Masha, the main like protectors.
The mean ones.
Yeah, and I was like, please do it, please. This is going to be like this and this, please do like that. And yes, I was just this. They all wanted my attention. They all had questions to me, and I was like, and needs to do this and that, and then you were late. And I was like, oh my god, when it's going to like start, when something is going to happen. But anyway, everything started. I did not see the like buying the bride process, but I saw videos. There's like traditional musicians that are playing their song. It was very funny, yes. I mean...
Yeah, they were not called, they usually come.
Your sister called them.
Really?
To my place, yeah.
Maybe I didn't know.
So they they will not come to the church or to your house.
Maybe.
Like, no, anyway, I think it was nice for my guests because, it's something traditional. Of course, it would be okay also next to the church, but... Anyway, they were singing.
Yeah.
My people was asking for more money.
Yeah. They're also trying to do something also creative and new to call up the bride by singing and calling her out.
Yeah, I'll put here the video.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I mean, some people, I think, in other weddings around Serbia do it, so it's interesting. It will be good. It was good.
Yeah, and so they bought me I put some traditional, how to call it? Decoration on people. And we went out. Then they lost me, everyone was organizing to go to the church. We almost forgot two people that I arranged to bring to the wedding.
I think that's on Marina or Margarita. I remember asking them like who needs the ride.
Never mind.
Yeah,
It
so
was
they
chaotic, it was very chaotic. And when we came to the church,
the best part of everything,
we forgot rings.
Yeah.
No one took care of it. But I like Serbians, they're very chilled people. Like, I think the priest kind of saved us with his speech.
Yeah, I will start yelling. I mean, I will not start yelling, but I was already like nervous for a whole day, and it was, way hot, but okay.
Okay, it was good weather. It was very good weather.
Right, it was like, because we were organizing everything was going like in a minute, in a millimeter, and everything.
Anyway,
great, yeah.
When the priest said that something happened, we need to wait for more time, Serbian people just,
went
totally chill. They went out, they talked to each other. I had chance to talk to people also.
It was 20 minutes of delay.
Yeah,
around 20 minutes of delay.
Jovan was blaming photographer very much.
It was his fault, Drago. Yeah, and I also had a microphone all the time because videograph put it on and he started recording. And I was going between people and they were asking what's happening, like photographer fucked it up like this. The Drago, do not get him anymore to do your photos, weddings or anything. Yeah, because he took the rings to her place because the bride needed to be photographed first at 11, then he would come me and Philip, take photos of us, and he would bring the rings, and he said that.
Plan was like this.
Yeah, and he forgotten it, Philip forgot to ask, and I had also forgotten it totally.
Never mind. Anyway, we were waiting, talking to people, going around. I put a lot of grass on my dress. And then we're wedding church. It was interesting for me because I never been to church weddings and weddings at all,
Mine was first.
Everyone was like asking what is the difference between like Russian wedding, church wedding and here, and I'm like, I don't know.
I've never been to one.
Yeah, but it was interesting. Like we were kissing the rings, we were going around like 3 times, we were
the crowns,
in the crowns, like tied together.
Right hand.
Yeah. And but it was long, and we were standing like this, like, what's going on?
Yeah, we were a bit. Oh, it was okay.
It was hardest part, actually.
It was okay, like for the first few sentences you're following them and everything, but afterwards you're just doing like you're disconnected. I was thinking like what to eat on Monday. My thoughts were going somewhere totally else.
Yeah, anyway, we finished. We went. Everyone was going to the venue. We were going to the photo shoot. While we were taking pictures, we were a bit relaxed, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Took a break.
Yeah, it was much more chilled to do photo shooting than everything else because it was just us and photographers and videographers, and we would just be like stand like this, stand like that. But it was still like okay.
They're professionals and cannot wait to see our photos. I hope they're going to be good.
Too. When you're waiting for 3 months for them, it should be good.
I don't know.
We'll see.
And so I took a break. Then we just went to the venue.
Yeah.
First of all, our venue, wedding hall, whatever, how do we call that? It was very nice and beautiful, and
should we make a commercial for them?
I'm just telling my impression. I mean, they're good, they're best there, I guess.
Yeah, they're professional. Even they're acting when they cannot do something, they're acting professional that they can. But still, it was a bit funny. there are a lot of experienced waiters and everything. And
yeah, waiters
yeah.
were good, food was good, everything
Yeah.
was very nice.
Even so, when they're not doing anything, they're acting like they're doing everything and running around.
Everyone
But yeah,
was
still,
impressed.
yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
So we came there. There's going to be our first dance.
Which we practiced on the photo shoot 30 minutes before. So
what do you think from the videos that you saw? How was our first dance?
it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, when you saw all those videos on YouTube, people falling down, and we're totally okay. Nothing special, nothing.
We were a bit nervous, especially like we did not prepare something for a long time, and at one moment, there is a moment when other couples are joining the.
Yeah, and our song was very long, like 4.5, almost 5
and we
minutes.
were like looking at the people like, come
on. Yeah, and the singer saw that and he said,
Yeah,
like joined.
yeah. Without that, it would be more.
I was like, it's already 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes like of the song, and we are just dancing, and like the smoke, it's already like starting to go, and we like.
Yeah, but it was nice, especially like everyone posted that moment when you were like kissing me in the fog, in the sparkles, everything was beautiful.
And the kids get lost in the fog.
That's base.
That's their problem. Their parents' problem.
I mean, I actually don't care.
No, it was funny. That's what I liked. It like you can see videos just kids disappearing in the fog, like running from their parents and just like.
Yeah. Yeah. So after that, we just relaxed. Singer started to sing.
It was much more
we were
relaxed.
drinking. I had fun in the venue, like in wedding hall. There, I was very relaxed, I would say.
Yeah.
Having fun. I mean, yeah. This picture thing when we were going around the tables were confusing a bit. Anyway.
Yeah, it's also something the first time that someone is doing it. We didn't want to have long roads for people to wait in the middle of the dance floor to take photos with us, so we decided for us to go from table to table, take photos with people around the table, so they will not have to stand or wait. And it was very confusing for everyone there because it was really the first time that they were doing something.
But it was a lot of confusing thing on our wedding actually about the this gift money that they are putting. We did not announce anything. It was not at the moment when they were taking pictures, so just next to our table. It also was the first time, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean they're now using that
not that popular anyway.
Yeah.
They were asking like where still.
Because usually before in tradition we will go like and how do you call it?
Pick up.
Say thank
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah,
but we were cheering.
Yeah. Then when we were taking photos, but usually before that, behind us should go like two girls with a basket and like people would put envelopes, and people are usually used to that, but we didn't want to put anyone's pressure like that they need to give us money for this. We just called everyone to have fun with us, so it wasn't pressured at all. Because also there are different traditions from Russians and Serbians, and I didn't want to apply anything to them that they would not like.
First of all, we had on Russian weddings we have the person who is leading the wedding.
Yeah, we have that also, but there are
the fun and everything. For us, it was singer.
And he was very good.
Yeah, music was good. Everyone liked it. They were amazed.
At the
gave
start,
them a lot of money.
Yeah, at the start they were a bit critical. They were going not critical. They were going in one direction that they didn't like a bit much more like for the older people than for younger. I was like, this is not that kind of wedding. Like, just change it. But at least that start, it showed that they showed interest in older people and everything there. So. At the start they liked it, and especially that everyone's going around 10 homes, so from those older people, so that's very good. And after that they stayed and like had a lot of fun.
Yeah, what do you think? People had fun?
Yeah, they did.
know that for my part, some of guests had fun, some of them not, because they were waiting like for Russian song, even though I said that it's going to be like traditional Serbian wedding to see like the traditions and everything. Anyway, but some of them really had fun. Everyone said that they liked it. It was interesting anyway. So.
I guess it also gets when the alcohol hits you. Like you start speaking Russian very easily after 2 rakias. So.
Your guess, after we had dinner and everything, they were having fun, I guess.
Yeah.
I was a bit not with them, but
yeah, at least the youngest one, they loved it. Everyone, even the kids and the younger people, like 46, I guess, even 50. After that, like they're older, they cannot move or do anything, but they like it. They like the entertainment, the songs, and other culture that they experienced Russian songs. And
one of the kids that Andrea. It was a flag, Russian flag.
Yeah, he was critical for the chandeliers there. Right?
Chandeliers?
Yeah, these gold ones. So they could have hit it and everything, and especially some other guests.
Yeah. About the dance, you see, like my parents, like brother and sister, they were not participating almost.
Yeah.
But other guests did, like my best friend and.
Yeah, it's totally different. Like I said, it's for them cultural shock, It's first time like going somewhere like this and having this kind of fun, and like for younger, even like for your colleagues, they experienced it a bit, even going somewhere else, and they have other approach to get
having
that
fun.
information, to have fun, to be chilled about this, like not to be like distanced then.
What else? My mom had a speech.
Yeah.
His father just a bit, like thanks everyone.
But it was very important for him to have that speech, and we gave it to him.
And my mom was talking in Russian, like, "Dear guests, thank you for coming for this wedding. My daughter finally getting married to this beautiful, amazing man. Thank you, parents, for raising him. Thank you, everyone, for coming." Like, and chewing. It was very nice.
She had a nice speech. Everyone was cheering.
Yeah. So we just had fun. Around the cake we had some international music, like popular one. It was also very fun.
You will see the videos in a few seconds. Especially from desire. Yeah, from the cake. A lot of energy on it, but I loved it that everyone was chilled at that moment, because in our tradition, like especially that part of Bosnia, they're usually like having the bigger tables and they're just like standing and like watching, and when call comes or something to dance, they go a bit, but they're usually like standing and watching. Like in Serbia or even in Russia, you're dancing like all the time, like having fun, like with your friends.
How did you like my guests' fun?
Yeah,
like we had like dances, different types, and
I liked it. I was a bit also off at the end of the evening, because I was saying goodbye to everyone. Future men and people that are getting married, do not go with your guests that are going home to talk to them. You will lose a lot of time, precious time from your dances and fun inside that's happening. You do not have to go and say hi to them. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I lost at least 1 hour on that, I think so. And it was like, when you have like 6 hours in Sala, like 1 hour is a big thing.
Anyway, it was fun for me. Like they were doing like Russian dances or whatever. Even this Russian songs, I don't know. Красиво.
It was also a bit long song. I remember that moment, like, oh.
Yeah. Anyway, it was nice.
Yeah. I'm glad that we have done it. Even so, it was exhausting. 2-3 weeks. 3 weeks definitely. Worst thing after that, we continued just working, so it was continuation. Exhaustedness, but still.
Yeah, after that we had like a week going to the sea with my family and friends.
Yeah, that's why it's 3 weeks. Then like, we came back home. Then we started just working.
But it was good.
Yeah.
It was fun.
When
And
you
I'm
look
very
back,
happy that my family came and shared this moment with you. Met everyone.
Yeah, it's a huge thing for everyone, I think. So to feel connected, to feel that there is no separation between people. We're all the same. We do speak different languages, but we drink, we eat, and that's one of the most important thing. And have fun, smile.
Yeah. Yeah. That was nice.
Stay tuned for more.
That's it.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Very happy, very glad.
You're really like that.
Professional.
Ugh.